Good morning. Welcome to Retiring in Japan, the journal of a 61-year-old American retired in Japan. We're kicking the day off. I'm not feeling so good today, so we'll see how it goes. It'll be kind of a chill day, hopefully, if I can try. I'm not very good at chilling. But there's an animal here that I want to show you. Hopefully it's still there. It's a jumping spider that's camouflaged as an ant. Only the second one I've ever seen in Japan. Let's see if we can get a look. There it is. Now, if you can get a close look at this, let's see if I can zoom in, you'll notice it has pedipalps. Look at that. Look at those eyes. And it looks like an ant, and that's because it's the camouflage of sorts. It gives the spider, some safety from erstwhile attackers. Let's see if we can count the legs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, I don't see 8 legs. Insects have 6 legs. Spiders have 8. Maybe it's done something with some of its legs in terms of camouflage or something. Wait, let's see, get a better look at it here. Hold it still, Kurt. Let's count those legs. 1, 2. Oh no, it does have 8 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I see. Oh, there you can clearly see the 4 legs on the near side. So this is like maximum zoom in. It's very small, like an ant. But look at those forward-facing eyes. Those enormous pedipalps up in front. And it also moves like an ant. There you can see all 8 legs now. I think it's taking a drink of water here. That's an amazing example of natural selection adaptation for a spider to come to resemble an ant. There we go. There's a nice view. You gonna go over the side now? Where'd you go? And it waves its front legs just like jumping spiders do. And some of these spiders will actually prey on ants because looking like an ant sorry, I'm wiggling it so much. Looking like an ant gives them cover to be amongst the ants. Although I don't know what they do about the smell. That's an important part of ant identity. And you can see it's very small. Have a look. There's my little potted plant. My little mulberry tree, and there's the ant jumping spider over there. Well, changed my mind. I really sat down for a little bit, rested a little bit, and felt a little energy coming back up. I probably should just sit on my butt, but I want to jump back into my routine. I know that now that I'm older, these moments of feeling good come and go. Moments of not feeling so good come and go, and I should take them very seriously. But I feel better momentarily. I might regret this, but I'm gonna go to morning exercise. I know. Okay, radio exercise is done. That might have been a mistake. I don't feel so good. I feel dizzy. I may have overdone it. But now we've got to take the dogs for a walk. I have the one thing that I need to do today, which is to fill out the paperwork for that. Did I tell you guys about this, the rights usage? This happens about once every year or so. Some television company wants to use some of my video in their production. So the latest is happening. The agreement's all done, so they've decided what segments they want to use. And now they just need to pay me. So I need to fill out all the forms for all that. I'm going to do that today. It's the only thing I'm going to do today. One thing a day after all. That's all I require of myself anymore. One thing a day. Is that nice? There's another runner. I don't know if I can run. Let's water the plants. out for a dog walk now at the park. I'd like to ask you, my viewers, a question. So I got an email, very nice email from David this morning. Thank you, David. I think you might see this. Asking about finding senbei and tea in my fourth wall store, because I only have one thing of green tea and one type of senbei there deliberately in order to not pollute the antique experience, or pollute, so to speak, with merchandise. But David was commenting, and this is a very fair observation, that I make videos about the things, but then you can't buy them on YouTube. That's kind of a short sell, right? Here, I'm promoting these things, but you can't buy them. So, do you have opinions? I'd love it if anyone would leave a comment. You can buy those merchandise items, senbei and stuff, on my eBay store. Should I expand those items, non-antique items, into the fourth wall store so that they're available on either platform? It would dilute the experience of antiques only on eBay, but maybe that's okay. Maybe that's the better thing to do, especially since I talk about the antiques on eBay, on YouTube anyway. Love to get your thoughts on comments. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, walking past, I separated with Yumiko. She went the other way. Shorter route with Ollie, the old dog. I take the longer route with Rudy in the seat. And you can see they've begun to demolish the interiors of this house. Certainly is a lot less laundry, which is true in the house. Temperatures are really out of control, hot, and I kind of had this idea that I'd make it the whole summer in this room here with just the fan, but Yumiko suggested the room next door, which is her room. She's not using it at all, and she's suggesting that it has an air conditioner, as you can see right there, over there. Maybe I ought to try living in there for a little bit during the hotter part of the day. Let's go take a look. Okay, well, sorry I didn't add that clip. I went to add the clip about the room, and then my phone was out of storage, so I've been sitting for the last hour cleaning up storage, making room for more videos, and which is good, because today's been a very organized day. I had the one thing that I needed to do, which was to get the payment information to that television studio that wanted to use some of my clip of an old video so that I could get paid for that. I did all that. That's all taken care of, and that freed the day up. Now, with that in place, then, not having to do anything else, I've been working on whatever came up in terms of necessities, helping my wife with something, and cleaning up the damn phone, which I've just done. I've just got a steep piping hot cup of coffee. Yumiko is helping me with something, a translation document. So I'm on my way now to pick up lunch for herself, Dad and me, with Rudy in tow, but I thought I'd get a cup of coffee on the way. Don't even think I'll be shipping anything today. I'm so single-minded, focused on getting the thing done. Right? Let's go. You're nice and cool, huh?
一番最初はパン屋さんだったし、あとは携帯キャリアのそのティッシュ配りとか、ビンゴ大会とか、なんかこうちょっと司会みたいな感じのこととかも当時からやってましたね。いろんなアルバイトって本当に面白いと思うんですよね。ちょっと皆さん気軽にメッセージ送ってきてください。今日のテーマは少し変わったバイトしてましたです。お待ちしてます。Move on with
Somehow I need to train myself to remember to turn on the damn camera. I was sitting in the place, Hotomoto, getting this stuff. I had the place to myself for 10 minutes. I could have shown you all kinds of interesting stuff in there. Yet I forgot. I was busy on my phone doing something or other. But I want to share with you what's happening from the day to day. But first I have to remember. So now I'm going to go back and we'll have lunch. Back at the house, I just keep dropping the ball. We've been doing stuff throughout the day, and I just keep forgetting to lift the camera. So now I'm at home. I'm shipping my one shipment for the day. I try to keep it to no more than one shipment a day. 3 packets of green tea going to California. I'm really excited. I love seeing the high quality green tea going out. Just knowing that our Shizuoka beautiful green tea from this community is being enjoyed by people outside of Japan. Anyway, I'm going to do that and then head to the post office and try to get it out before today's pickup at 4:30. Let's finish this up. See you at the post office. I'm having a total flashback to when I was an antique dealer before. And routinely, I would come to this same post office and try to get my packages here before the last shipment went out for the day. Usually there's like a morning shipment and an afternoon shipment. And I would try to get here and the post office truck would show up and I could sometimes see it there and it would take them a while to process it. And they knew me, and if they could get me through quick, I could get my package in the mail, which would save my customers a day, or at least 12 hours. So I'm having a flashback to getting back right around now, and that truck should be arriving soon. Let's go ahead and get this ready to go. I promised earlier in the day that I would show you the second room that it's Yumiko's room, and she hasn't done anything with it. She offered it to me to use to work in during this extreme heat of summer. It has a perfectly functioning air conditioner, so very nice. And it came with this school desk for a young girl, the owner of the house, no less. I'm pretty sure this is hers. Love, Akiko. She's the woman, the girl at the time that sold us this house. I like that shot. It's very nice. So I'm using her school desk. I'm using that dresser over there to start storing some inventory item. This is the view from Yumiko's balcony. Now this room certainly needs some work. It's got lots of storage back there. So, I'm gonna try to whip it together and use it for at least through the summer. And I've got my room, my room's still right over here. So, it's right there. Yeah, it works. It's almost dinner time and then we'll do a walk. It's nice and cool, huh? Nice and cool, huh? Eat your dinner. The day is winding down. Dinner's complete. I was working in Yumiko's room today with the air conditioner on, which I feel a lot better. So I think the heat really was taking a toll on me. I feel much, much better. Look at that sky. Yumiko was commenting how this wind feels like the Santa Anas back in California, those winds that blow periodically and are very distinctive. Anyway, it's been a day. Not a lot to report today. A lot of activities, working on various things. I updated all the pricing for all of my inventory items today, getting ready to apply some promotional discounts accordingly. And also because I realized I had a miscalculation on the shipping category. Anyway, more detail than anybody cares about. It's the kind of stuff that has to be done to operate an online sales business, and I'm glad to do it. Okay, well, with that all there, look at that sunset. That's it for another day. Thanks for joining me. Take care. But just one more thing to report. See the 5 houses? The one there at the end definitely has a light on. So someone is definitely still living there. And these other houses along the road here all have scaffolding over them now as they begin to demolish or take apart. But it looks like someone's going to stay there, so we'll have at least one house remaining.